guys, sorry for the delay. I was doing a ton of things all at once, and also was watching the Great Legend show. I saw that he was live, so I kind of got caught up watching him real quick. Always like tuning in whenever I get a chance to his streams because he said it in his live this time, but he was the first one that I ever saw doing lives in the comic book community, and I feel like that doesn't get mentioned often. And I just wanted to make sure and acknowledge him because it's facts. Like if it wasn't for him, I don't know. I don't think I don't think a lot of us would be doing what we're doing. Maybe later on, maybe it would have just taken longer, but do you guys hear me okay? I feel like I can't hear anything right now on my headphones. Usually I can hear something, but oh no, that's right. I did hear the intro. So we're good. We should be good, right? Just let me know. Audio check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. But yeah, let me close this up real quick. And then sorry, I'm still kind of getting ready here. How is everybody? We have a lot to catch up on. Several horror movies have come out that we haven't discussed, so I kind of wanted to do that. But first, I have some things to unbox. I went to Spirit. Oh my god, guys. You know, this is my time of the year. I'm so hyped. Like even though it's still early, it's not. It's not. For those of us that are enthusiasts, you know, Halloween is year round. So, yeah, whether you like it or not. But anyways, the weather's kind of changing here, so it's kind of nice in that way, and I am starting to feel that like fall vibe. How about you guys? I just feel that little chill in the air, you know? And then Starbucks started selling their friggin' what's it? Pumpkin cream cold brew. That's like my favorite one. I tend to not like the spiced ones as much. I like the cream, pumpkin cream. There's a difference. But yeah, okay, back to this. I just wanted to put up my little graphic here, but I can't even find it right now. Should I just leave it? Where the heck is it? Sorry, y'all. I'm like way behind right now on my stuff. I've been everywhere today running errands and stuff. How are you guys doing? How was your weekend so far? Anything fun? Did you guys go to any cons? What's going on with you guys? What do we got in the chat? We got Carlito. What up? I saw he had put little jack-o'-lanterns. I haven't even seen that emoji. Or maybe it just looks different in StreamYard, but it looks cool. I love that. Let's see if it shows up. Yep, it does. Cool. Gore. What's going on, Gore? Beetlejuice. Wait, you are not Beetlejuice. I actually have the Haunted Apple Beetlejuice drink right here. This is the same one that I tried earlier. If you saw my short that I posted, I taste tested it. And it wasn't great, I'll be honest, but it's the only thing I have chilled right now because like I just put it back in the fridge immediately. I didn't finish it, but it's the only thing I have to drink right now that's cold. And I don't like drinking like room temp stuff. So I'm just gonna finish it off, even though it wasn't that great. I'm telling you guys, because it's Haunted Apple, but it says spiced apple soda, which is like, who does spiced soda? I don't know. I feel like that's like weird, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I feel like Haunted, I was telling Carlito, I feel like Haunted should be like sour. Sour apple goes well. And the color, come on, this screams sour apple. But yeah, I was just a sucker for, you know, the partnership with Beetlejuice. So yeah. All right, cool. Oh, Fright Night Resistance. Resistance. How do you even pronounce it with the little accent mark on the E? Resistance? Isn't it restant? Whatever. Don't ask me. I'm not part of it. Sound is good. Thank you, Carlito. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't wear them. It's like tripping me out. The audio's like off. It's fine. I'll get through it. There's been worse. Like one time I went like 10 minutes on mute. Oh, good times. Mm. Now that I know it's spiced going into it, it's a little better, but I'm telling y'all, it kind of brings me back to my Captain Mo days. That spiced rum. Actually, that would probably be like a good mix with this. Probably have a gnarly hangover, but hey, it is what it is. I couldn't find my graphic to put up here. Telling you guys, I'm a mess right now. I'm a mess. I read Halloween is being canceled this year. I hope not. Actually, to be honest, it wouldn't affect me at all because I celebrate like the whole year. You guys know this by now. You know it. Fanta has Fright Night colors. I mean, technically, I guess you could call this a Fright Night color. I feel like it would have had like red in it too somehow, but then that would probably make the drink green and red would probably make it like brown, just like Coca color. So, you know, who wants to drink that? It, boycott Fanta. I wouldn't go so hard on it. It's not terrible. I'm sure there are people out there that like it. It's just not really my bag. But I'll drink it because I bought it. So, but yeah, I was this close to getting like the full case. I was like, oh, let me go look for it. I'll probably like this because typically I like apple drinks, you know? 'Cause like I said, especially sour, that's my jam. I love sour drinks. So yeah, this was like, oh man, I'm so happy I didn't get it. It's like that one time I tried the flamin' hot Mountain Dew, was it? Dude, okay, at least with that one, I was going into it like I might potentially die after this because that sounds terrible and it's red. Like, I don't know. It felt like I was drinking death and it tasted like it. It was terrible. Don't ever try that one. Um my stomach instantly started hurting after that. What's going on, Russ? How's it going? How are you? I'm thinking of actually doing a whole month of movies for October. I could do the MCU in May. Dude, I was like this close to telling you, like, let's do it. I'll join you. But then the problem is time, dude. You know that's a thing. Even with your MCU thing, I know you were like running behind towards the end, right? Like that's how I feel. Even with just those posts, remember the posts? There's always that, what do they call it? The Halloween, I forgot, month of Halloween horror pics. I forget what it's called, the actual tag, but that game is always fun to play in October. I get behind like crazy, and it's literally just a picture of like the movie that you're talking about. So I don't know if I could do a whole string of movies, but it sounds fun. And if you could do it, you should. I am all for that. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. But that's the thing. I'm always down to try shit. Like always. You know, even it's just like me watching these Fast and Furious movies, you know, which by the way, Carlito, I am on so I finished 8, so I'm on 9. Yeah, 9 is my next one. Almost. I'm almost done. You should be proud of me. It's been a roller coaster. That's all I'll say. It's been a goddamn roller coaster. Oh yeah, I've tried that a few times, never finished, but I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated this year. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. So, okay, this is really bugging me. Hold on. The little photo thing. Where did I? Hmm. Give me a sec. This is really bugging me because usually I put a graphic here and like just exported it and I did it so fast I didn't even see where I exported it to. So now I'm just like looking for it. These are terrible, terrible organization skills right now. What the heck? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so I also wanted to touch on, yeah, so I haven't done a Hunger for Horror like on actual like movies going in depth and stuff, like discussions and all since Immaculate came out, which was quite a while now. And there have been a few good movies that I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to gauge how excited you guys are for what's it called? Beetlejuice, because I have had a good feeling about it. I don't know about you guys, but I've heard a lot of like people that are kind of scared that it's going to be like a flop or whatever. I feel like people are coming around to it now, but for a while there, um, yeah, people were like, I don't know, it kind of doesn't look that great. Um, cash grab type of thing. And I get that argument. I really do, but I don't know. It looked good to me. Like it actually looked like it really gave me that feel of the original, which is what I always look for with like reboots or um, things like that. So it was nice to see. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just I don't know, different. Maybe I'm seeing it differently, but also like that's what people, The Crow is getting crushed right now too. Like people are hating that thing. Um that was one that I never was really interested in from the get-go. Like I was let me take that back. I was like mildly interested. I'll put it that way. I was mildly like I was considering going, but I think I saw the first preview and I was like, meh. It wasn't really, like, a hard seller for me. It was whatever's, but, it's one of those where it was like, I if there's nothing else really I wanna see, I'll go check it out, and, I haven't though. I went to check out Alien. I guess we're just getting into movie talk right now. We could look at the haul in a little bit, but I guess I'm just eager to talk about all these movies that I haven't been able to with you all. But yeah, I went to watch Alien Romulus. Boy, I feel like that one is pretty divisive. Um, I wouldn't say like toxic divisive like certain Star Wars movies, but it's definitely got people like on opposing views. Like I liked it. I definitely had issues with it. I don't think I'm going to have time to do a full-length review on it. But I'll say let me see temperature check real quick on people that have actually watched it, because I also don't wanna, like, give give it away, like, certain things about it. So let me know. Um, what's my go-to editor? I work on Premiere Pro. I used to work on learned on Final Cut back in the day, but then Premiere Pro pretty much took the model like, pretty much the same, like, user face almost as Final Cut after a while, except it was a lot more flexible with certain files and things, like, you didn't have to use Apple ProRes at all, like, you could use whatever you wanted, and that just, like, opened up so many, like, different, doors. So, I started using Premiere. I learned Premiere, and I decided I wanted to go more into, like, digital platforms and stuff like that. So that really allowed for that pretty easily too. Since the beginning, I feel like it really that program is like lended itself so much to internet stuff. Like when you're talking specs and all that, which is nice. So yeah. I got a good feeling. I've heard good things about Beetlejuice. I mean, I'm all in. Like, that's one where I'm just like, yes, I have high expectations. I mean, I better. It's freaking Tim Burton, even though he hasn't been like, former Tim Burton of the early 90s or whatever. But hey, like, he did well with Wednesday. So why not this? Um, got a star-studded cast, people returning from, the first movie. So, I don't know, everything seems to look good to me. Like the preview was great. I only seen the first preview so far. Hey, Big Remo. It can't be that bad. It has Monica Bellucci, Winona Ryder, Dominic Toretto. What can go wrong? Uh, Optimistic for Beetlejuice. Yeah, yeah. It looks good to me. I don't know. Like a part of me is like, is it bad? Like now I'm almost scared to be excited for a movie these days. That's terrible, huh? I can't help the way I feel though. I'm excited. Crow, on the other hand, oof, The Crow should never have been done again. Yikes. So I don't think I ever saw, wait, I saw one of the sequels. It's been so long. I saw like one of the sequels, I think. Um, but that one wasn't great if I remember correctly. I think there's one more that I haven't seen. And this one, like I'm open-minded to this day. I'll still watch it just to see what it's about and stuff. But I'm not excited for it. And as for the original, I like it. I don't love it. I'm not like one of those. I feel like a lot of um Crow fans slash Draven fans are just it's so extreme. It's like they either love it or they don't care for it at all. I kind of fall in the middle. Like the movie overall didn't really do much for me, but I love the music of it. I love the way it looks. There's a grit to it. It's very like early 90s, got that feel to it and it kind of has that look of like even like Hellraiser has that look too. I can't it's hard to describe. It's just kind of a grungy look, and that's the whole vibe of it's grunge, which I dig. I love that. So I guess like the look of it is it takes me back. I guess it's more of a nostalgic thing for me. But yeah, the story itself is like it makes sense that it's like a comic book too, because I was about to say it's like a comic book story. It's very comic booky in the way like the revenge type of storyline. Um, but yeah, it's not something that I have to watch all the time though. I'm not like overly obsessed with it like other things. Hey Mo's Toy Box, what's going on? We're just talking current horror because we're kind of behind on that. Yeah, did you guys see In a Violent Nature a couple months ago? Dude, that was intense. That was an intense movie. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be because, the preview kind of showed that. You know what I've been noticing lately? I say preview more than I say trailer. I'm just preview is such a like 90s term, but it's also what it says on the actual green card before the trailer plays. So I think that's where I get it from. But preview was the word until all these like trailer reaction things started happening. I feel like am I wrong? I don't know. I feel like trailers a lot like a trendier word. But anyway, so and it doesn't make sense because trailers are technically by definition like supposed to come after, but they're previews. Somebody explain that to me. I'm sure there's a proper explanation. I just don't know. Alien Romulus. Yeah, we can jump into Alien Romulus. Why not? Um, I liked it. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty true to the original. Like I said before, something I really look for when it comes to like reboots or requels, whatever you want to call it, is like I need to feel the same vibe as the original, at least, like at the very least. it has to feel like the first one, has to kind of look like the first one. Doesn't have to follow the same type of storyline or tropes, really. In fact, I would like for those to be different. But but yeah, I think that if you have that, then it brings back the nostalgia of whatever came before, a lot easier than just freaking people get tired of the copy paste thing. But anyways, yeah, I think Fede really nailed that aspect of it. Um, just yeah, the shadow, the look of it, everything felt like uh to me it was like a mix of the first and the second. It had that like vastness of the actual what's it called? Oh, what was the Nostromo. That was I was like, what was the name of the ship? Forgot. Nostromo. So it kind of did feel like you got the Nostromo vibe a little bit in this one. But it had like the blue color palette of the second movie a lot. And like, I don't know, I like that. I dig that. Um, but the problem that I had with it, I guess, mainly was like characters were they were kind of trash. Like, listen, I love slashers and I understand that like when you have the kind of group setting where it's like, okay, you know they're going to be picked off one by one. Um then sure, like you don't have to develop the characters very well. Um would it be nice? Yes, so that I actually care about what I'm watching. Um, but with this, it's like we're following this girl who I thought was really boring. She was like, okay, you have zero personality, girl. Like the pregnant one. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I was supposed to ask if you guys, I was supposed to see if you guys watched it because I'm like getting very into like spoiler territory here. Think I gotta stop myself. It's been a while, right? It's been like 2 weeks. Um, so like I thought the pregnant chick had way more personality. I was trying to follow her the whole time because she was cool, and then they kill her off like that. Um, yeah, just the protagonist girl, like she just didn't do anything for me. I didn't care about what she was doing. I get that they were making her relationship with the droid like a thing, but again, didn't really care. So when it came to the person, you know, that we're supposed to be following, that was definitely like a negative for me. I didn't um but it's a good thing that, you know, that's not why we go to an alien movie because the alien, like all the alien sequences where you see where it's attacking and all that I thought was well done. I thought pretty like reminiscent to the first one. Um I thought that Fede was I don't know if it's Fede or the writers, but I guess both. They're really creative in certain parts. Let me make sure I'm not ruining this for okay, muted for spoilers. Sorry, Carlito. Yeah, so I guess I'll keep it shoot. I guess I won't go super into it, but I'll briefly say, yeah, some of those sequences, like when they're in that negative or zero gravity chamber, like I thought that was really cool, really well done. Was it kind of video game-ish, outlandish, a little hard to believe? Sure, but I thought it was still fun. And I mean, come on, we're dealing with sci-fi fiction, science fiction, sci-fi horror anyway. But yeah, there was another part that kind of felt like you were going through like a horror maze at Halloween Horror Nights too. The part where the face huggers are chasing them. Dude, that gave me straight up goosebumps. So it was effective for me. And that's one of the only things actually, like, I'm pretty desensitized now when it comes to horror, but like whenever I go to Halloween Horror Nights, that shit scares me because it's like I feel like I'm in the movie. So props and kudos to them for making me feel like I was there, and I'm scared of like anything that crawls like that, like cockroaches scare the shit out of me too. So like that was really what I was thinking about when I saw that scene. So yeah, there were some moments where I thought were like really well done. I just wish the characters were a little, I don't even need them to be developed per se. Just can you make them like have somewhat likable personalities so that when the stakes are high during these action slash kill sequences, like I actually care what happens. Please. That's all. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. All right. All right. Spirit Halloween stuff. Let's go. Why is this okay? My StreamYard's acting up. There. Oh, nope. There we go. I'll get to it. I decided to just get into these movies. I'm excited to talk movies. I say aliens, alienius, a, alienanus is what I said. I say Alien Romulus did a great job with horror. Yeah, absolutely. Building on suspense type horror, like the original movie. Exactly what I was saying. Agree, 100%. Fede, he directed Evil Dead, 2013, and Don't Breathe. So I think he was the perfect guy to do this, honestly. And to me, this installment felt a lot like I was reading a comic book. It's like a side mission, almost like a side adventure, if you want to call it that. It, even though it was tied to the original, um, I think that was probably the weaker part of it. They really didn't need to do that, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that they connected it, but yeah, it was very much kind of like a standalone separate story. So that's why it's, to me, it I could literally, when I was watching it, I could literally think about it as like panels even during like the action sequences and stuff. That's how I was like watching it. It was weird. Like I was kind of storyboarding it in my mind for no reason, just because I'm weird like that. uh 90s terms, bring them back. Wicked, 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 whack. Jojo has a real good way of cutting you off easy. Was I cutting people off? Probably. Barf, orange could be good. I'm just not a fan. Orange? Are you talking about the Fantas? Yeah, it has put me in an alien mood, unlike many of the other renditions of the movies. Okay, here's where I guess we differ a little bit. I'm such a sucker for Alien. Like I like all the movies, even Covenant. Covenant, I'll say, was the one that let me down the most, definitely. Um, but yeah, I can watch the others. Like I can have them playing all day, and I don't know, I get a kick out of it. I recognize they're not like great, but I still like them. It's just like the Halloween sequels, like, they're never gonna live up to the first ones, but I still like it. I dig it. Joseph, how are you doing? How are you doing? I saw on Instagram it's been a little rough for you. A little is definitely probably not the right word, but I hope that you're doing well, or at least better. Um, and I hear you're gonna be at home a lot, so let me know what movies you're gonna watch. So we can talk about them. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any Rex. You're way more studied than I am in horror and probably just movies in general, I feel like. So, I don't know if I can make any recommendations to you that you haven't seen already. It's like the other way around. And he killed it. Yeah. Yeah. Big Remo says, but that is the whole premise of an alien movie is suspense. I I still look down dark hallways a certain way because of the first alien movie as a kid, and I'm 48. 100%. No, the first one is like sci-fi horror for sure. For sure. And then it gets a little dodgy later. Well, the second one uh, uh to me feels like kind of similar to like T2 where it's like there are moments of suspense, but it's a lot of action. I mean, James Cameron, right? Got that James Cameron vibe. Everyone knows I'm famously not a fan of Don't Breathe, but I think Romulus looks good. We'll see Thursday. Don't Breathe. Mm, I respect it for grossing me out like crazy. But that's only the end of it, you know? Throughout, I was like, "Okay, whatever." I don't know. I got a kick out of it. I didn't love it. Definitely not up there, but, like, it was entertaining. Never saw the second one. Same. I give all the Alien movies a chance at some point. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just like it. I like them. I like big ol' like alien, just imagining someone's in there. Can you imagine being in one of those? Damn, that'd be crazy. One of those suits. I'm more of a sucker for Predator, but I haven't seen Aliens forever. I should get the 4Ks of the first two. Um, are they on 4K already? I don't remember. I'm trying to think if they're on 4K. I don't remember if they are or not. A friend of mine who saw Romulus said it was good as Alien until the last 15 minutes, which deflated his love for the film. If he could do it, he said, "Okay, so you want to talk about the ending? I wasn't gonna touch it because it's very spoilery. Um, I'll do it in a non-spoilery way. I liked it. I appreciated what they brought to the table. They took a big swing, and in my opinion, it worked out. Um, I think the only drawback for me is I wish it wasn't just those 15 minutes. I wish it was like the entire maybe last, I don't know, act, half of the movie. I wanted more of that. But I will say that yeah, there's certain shots where it's like, "Oh my god." Okay, I need to stop. I won't go more. I won't go more. Hey, Drew. How's it going? How you been? How you been? It's been a while. Joseph Yamaji, how do you Yeah. Sending well wishes to Joseph and give him movie recs because he's gonna be at home for a while. Yeah, I'm just putting an ass kicking to this cancer. Chemo is shrinking it. I'm glad to hear it's shrinking it. God, you've been put through the ringer, dude. So sorry. That's rough, but anything we could do, you know, we're here. We're here for you. Let's see here. Surprisingly, they held up still. Oh, the classics. I consider them classics. But yeah. Oh yeah, they're fun. Do, do, do. Can't wait to see Romulus. Dude, you should go watch it now. You know what? I missed out on the buckets though. Are you guys into the popcorn buckets? So I'm at the point where it's like, all right, they're starting to do the freaking Funko Pop thing where it's like, all right, you guys are making way too many of these and they're all cool. So I have to refrain. I have to refrain. And I'm just like, because I don't have space for those things. And they're so cool though. So I'm like, ah, okay, I'm just gonna get certain ones. If I find them out in the wild, I find them out in the wild, but I'm not gonna do this little pre-ordering thing, and I'm not gonna like go and drive to every freaking little theater to find them. How do you guys feel about it? I wanted the Romulus ones though. I wanted the at least one. I didn't get one, dude. They were sold out where I was at. So and I went on the first day. That's the shitty part about it. It's like they sell them way in advance and then they sell out. It's like the purpose of pre-ordering is that you have a certain amount available for pre-order and then they go on sale for the rest of the people. Pre-order is supposed to guarantee, but it's like you're not supposed to sell out of a pre-order and then never sell it again. What's the point? I respected the craft of it, but it's just not for me. Gotcha. Oh, you're talking about the Don't Breathe. On Instagram, it's just my last name. Yep, 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 yep. Do you think because of that action horror, the lore has suffered because the story hasn't fully been told to the casual fan? Hmm. I think that's what they were trying to fix with Prometheus and Covenant. But Ridley Scott kind of went a little overboard with Covenant. I think like that the storyline it just went off the rails. Um so I think honestly I think that is what really affected the lore. Like it's almost like they just nobody really needed it. I love that shit. A lot of people don't care about the lore, you know? They just go for the action. That's why they continue doing that. But like mixing the action in it. Um but you know, for the people that like the extra content or like you know a lot of like comic people love that the extra stories the side stories and stuff like that so like we tend to gravitate towards stories that are like oh this is an add-on to that a spin-off story yes like I love that shit but a lot of people don't care about any of that so yeah it's tough when it comes to like bigger box office results and things like it has nothing to do with like the lore of anything. I think MCU was different because they started at a certain point and then they started slowly building towards it and revealing the lore. But when you're talking like say like Batman or something like I just don't think people care enough really, but I don't know. Well, Batman's a bad example because they've overdone it with him and his parents. But you know what I mean? Like with certain things, it's just like nobody, I don't know. At least that's how like I talk to my friends about stuff and they don't seem to care if like I don't know, Texas Chainsaw Massacre has like a prequel, It's like only like geeky people that are super into it care about that stuff. To other people, it's just another Texas Chainsaw. It's just another Saw movie, like, and it's so in and out. Like we keep track and we're like, oh yeah, and then this happened, and then this happened. But this can't happen because that happened in the prequel, blah 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 blah. But like you ask my mom and she doesn't care. She doesn't even know if it's the same actor as the first movie, you know? It's like there's just various levels to it when it comes to the audience watching these things. Ugh, what is going on with my StreamYard? I can't even click on comments properly right now. Last 15 minutes was booty. That's a good thing, right? Nah, I liked it. What didn't you like about it? Really? Yeah, that was creepy as fuck. I loved it. I thought, you know, props. Props for trying something like that. I love that stuff. That's cool. But I think that's also why I'm a little more forgiving with Covenant too, because they were kind of going in that route, but then it just went in a weird direction. I like continuing things and evolving things, changing it up a little bit, adding a little spice, you know, not just the same old xenomorph over and over. If you want more of that, yes, exactly. I love alien resurrection. You're asking the wrong person. Or let's see. I got the Regal. Oh, I got the Regal and AMC buckets. Lucky. The Regal specimen bucket and the specimen one is like the little container with the face hugger like planted on it, right? Is that the one you're talking about? And they Oh, that must be oh no, the face hugger one. That one was cool too. All of the alien ones are cool. Dude, how are they all sold out in my area? I was like, you workers are taking it. I know it. I know it. Too bad AMC's closed in my state last year. No buckets for me. Really? They closed? Damn. Hey, what's up, Christina? Welcome, welcome, peeps. We're just chatting about Alien. Agreed, because it seems like the same story is told in every movie, every Alien movie. Exactly, Remo. There you go. Oh, there you go. But that's why I can appreciate Covenant. I loved Prometheus. Covenant, like I said, they kind of went off the rails with that one, but I could still appreciate it. And that's kind of why I appreciate this one, even though I didn't care for the characters. Um, Another thing I really liked about this one was that they at least tried to do a little bit of world building with the beginning part of it. Again, I don't want to go super in depth here, but um, yeah, the beginning part where you see, um, how should I phrase it? Where you see a different place that we haven't seen before. So that's pretty cool. I like that they're at least trying that, but I also feel like we didn't get enough of it. Same with the end. So like I don't know, in my mind it's like go hard on all that stuff, you know. But it sounds like people don't like it. So maybe it's just me. I'm on this little island by myself. It's fine. Alien is 45 years old. Interesting. There haven't been more films. It's already 45? Holy smokes. I didn't realize that. Wow. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You would think that there'd be more. There was a long while there where there wasn't any movies though. Like right before between 4 and Prometheus. The one that no one else should say, not spoiling. You like that line. I don't know what you're talking about. I need a refresher. Dang it. I don't remember. Yes, the specimen one lights up. Dude, that's so rad. Did you take pictures on your Instagram? I'm gonna go look. That's so cool. Carlito, let's lobby for Monica Bellucci facehugger Beetle. Beetlejuice. I hate Prometheus. Black Goo BS. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm trying to remember the stuff that was floating around, right? I hated that they tried to cram in that black goo crap in this movie. Oh, in this movie. Oh, is that where it stems from? I didn't put two and two together. I see. Trying to remember. So this one does connect. I guess it does, huh? I didn't even take the time to kind of see where it all tied in. I mean, apart from the obvious, but see, I like that stuff though, the little connective tissues. But you're saying it just wasn't done well. I get that. Core, I wonder, little Kickstarter. All right. How about Maxine? Did you guys watch Maxine? I loved Maxine. Oh shoot, I forgot. I was gonna show you guys something. I don't remember where I put it. Oh yeah, it's right there. I'll be right back. So I went to the Alamo Draft House for the first time ever. I thought they were only in Texas, but apparently we have one here in SF. So I went for the first time to watch Maxine, and they had this like cool little promo thing where um, if you've watched the movie, you know, like she's the protagonist is an actress. So she's in this movie, The Puritan 2, and they were selling these. It looks like a VHS, but it's literally it's just like the case, but it's of the movie. So it's super hold on. Oh, I forgot. Oh, we got to talk about long legs too. This just reminded me. Um, so let me open this up here. Got little stickers. So, and little pin. Maxine Funkin' fucking Minx. Um, I really enjoyed the Alamo Draft House quite a bit. My only thing was the auditorium I was in. It felt kind of echoey, but other than that, it was cool. The food was good. Maxine Minx. It's kind of hard for me to say that for some reason. Got blood on the corner. But yeah, great movie. I thought it was a killer, no pun intended, ending to, I think that's the end, right? The end of the trilogy. Yeah, just I love that it was like there's a lot of action in it too, and very 80s slasher vibes. Yeah, right up my alley. I would say I liked it the best of the three, but the first two were good. I thought X was a little overhyped. I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's really good. I don't think it's I don't get like I don't know. I don't get why people were just so gung ho about it. I don't know. Pearl I thought is Pearl is I think the best filmically, like as a film overall is the best. God, her acting in that, sheesh. Well, in all of them, she's really good, but Maxine was more, I feel like I don't know, I just gravitated towards that, the style of it, the action in it, the throwbacks to, you know, early Hollywood movies. It was awesome. It was awesome. Um, very retro. Long Legs, dude, Long Legs, oh god, there's so many good horrors this year. I'm so happy. I wasn't really expecting that because it was really dry, like, the first quarter, but I don't know, I wasn't sure what to expect with Long Legs because the preview, I they did a great job with kinda they almost, like, misdirected with the preview. Uh I thought it was gonna be a lotta, or, like, just similar to, like, other slashers where you're just, like, following a killer, but it's not anything like that. It's, it's more of, like, it's a detective type of take where you're following her and, it's kind of a slow burn. It kinda reminds me of, like it's got that, like, Zodiac/ slash Silence of the Lambs type of feel, um, but it's also got, like, a supernatural vibe too, and then you got Nick Cage, who, like, freaking kills it in this movie. Like, I was so taken aback when I saw him for the first time. Actually, you see him immediately, but, um yeah, not expecting that at all. So cool to see, like, the prosthetics on his face and everything, just unrecognizable. Um, yeah, he plays a lunatic pretty well. And then when I went to the Alamo Drafthouse, the director was there, and he was talking about it and how this movie, even though I've heard people are like, "Oh, it's too dark or it's too like serious." I felt the complete opposite. I thought it was like hilarious in some parts. And it's funny because the director even said that. He was like, "Yeah, I just wanted to make a movie where people had fun with it. Like I wanted to have fun with the horror genre." And so I that's why if you remember like the end, how that ends, like there's a little playfulness to what's going on, and I guess you either catch it or you don't, but I really got a kick out of it, and the whole auditorium was, like, laughing in some parts too, so I thought it was really well done where they, like, balanced the, like, dark, dry humor and the with the dark, like, kills and stuff and the moodiness of the film. The look of it was so cool too. So you had the like that VHS look, and then um yeah, they played around with that really well. But yeah, great movie. Oh, I think that's my favorite one of the year so far. And then Maxine, and then In a Violent Nature, and then Alien. What do you guys think? Let me scroll back here. Where did I leave off? I don't remember. The line that Andy said was cringy. Come on, you gotta give me that. I don't even remember what you're talking about. Oh, okay, I do. Yes, I will definitely give you that. But like I said, I just thought all of them were pretty cringe, to be honest, all of the characters. I didn't care for the characters. I was there for the xenomorphs, you know. But I can do that. Compartmentalize and still like a movie just because of certain aspects. Um, yeah, I feel you on that though. Definitely. I have to watch Prometheus. Yeah, dude, Prometheus, I love Prometheus. I have not seen Maxine yet. Go watch it. Did you watch it? Oh, you need to watch the first two though, right? I got caught up this year. I hadn't seen any of them. Yeah, Alamo on Mission SFs. It is. It's so cool. Totally gonna try to go more often now that I know. Hey Puff, how's it going? Just ah, hell yeah, Alamo Drafthouse is the only theater I go to. Dude, lucky. That's so awesome. So awesome. Yeah, I always knew about the Texas one, but little did I know. And then there's one in LA too. I could have been going this whole time. Actually, no, there isn't one in Vegas yet. I'm sure there will be at some point. Gore says Alamo Draft House began in Austin. I went with friends to see The Wedding Singer. Oh, really? That's awesome. What a first movie to watch there. It was unusual ordering food, took us some getting used to. Yeah, I didn't know how it worked at first. I like went in and I showed him my ticket as you do at a theater. And he was like, "Oh, just go walk in and then they'll check you inside once you're sitting." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Do, 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 do. And then they tell you how to order and stuff, order food. What did I order? I ordered, oh, dude, they didn't have popcorn. That's the only thing that I just did not like about it. They didn't have popcorn. How do you run out of popcorn at a movie theater? Come on. Come on. So I got mozzarella sticks. They were good. I usually never get those, but I don't know. It was one of those things where it's like they don't have what you want, and then you're just kind of like, "Uh-oh, now what do I do?" And you just quickly order whatever. That's what happened. I didn't even think about it. I just ordered it. It was good though. Gore, I feel ya. We have a Flix brew house that started in mid 2010s. Hated the servers running around and with and the low neon lights trying to watch stuff. Decided I'm only going there. Um, for blockbuster movies. I'd already seen. Hard to immerse myself in my I understand that completely because it that shit bugs me too. But I had to tell myself, okay, this is an early viewing, early watch. Like you can watch this again. You're just here to like get an idea, really. I mean, it's not like they're gonna interrupt that much to the point where you don't know what's happening, but yeah, I had to definitely tell myself, like, because I do get really mad too. I get really mad. It's been harder and harder lately to go to the theater because they don't know etiquette. So I try to hit show times that are not crowded or days that aren't crowded. But yeah. Zodiac meets X Files. Yes. Yes. Carlito. Carly Classico. It wasn't for me, still isn't. I also don't eat or drink in the movie theaters. Both are distracting. Okay, that I I have to munch. Like, no, if ands or buts. Unless I've eaten like right before and I don't know. But usually I try and even not to eat so I can enjoy my little snack. I got to. I got to. Popcorn and diet soda. That sounds good. Um, okay, so we're an hour in. I think I could do this kind of fast. I wanted to share, since we've talked about a lot of the movies, a lot of the horror movies that have come out. I wanted to kind of move into my Spirit Halloween pickups. So, yeah, they're opening up, guys. Keep an eye out. I went to two different ones in the past, I want to say week or two. So I don't remember which ones I got where, but I'll just show them all at once. So I'll start off with these. I picked up some of these last year, little VHS packs. They have like little knickknacks in them. I should not be picking up knickknacks, but dude, Spirit Halloween, I can't resist Spirit Halloween knickknacks. It's just a must. So what I usually do is I go early in the season, see what they have, see if there's certain items that I feel like won't be there later in the season, or see if I can just get like a few things. And then what I like to do is go again at the end or after Halloween and pick up the 50% off deal. That always works out pretty well. So yeah, there were three of these, I think, three or four of them released this year. Um, Terrifier, Child's Play 2, and then Beetlejuice. I did not pick up the Beetlejuice one because I was like, I can wait. That one I was like, maybe I'll be able to find that one later, considering the movie, the second one's coming out soon. Maybe they'll like produce more of those, or they'll be more available because of that, or it could totally backfire and maybe more people will want the Beetlejuice one and it'll get sold out. Who the heck knows? You never know. You know, it's always, you just kind of go and do your best and see what happens. But I was able to find the Child's Play one. These are so cool. I just love it. Makes it, it's not an actual VHS. It's got like, last year it was like little like stickers and patches and lanyards, stuff like that. And yeah, looks to be very similar. Comes a lanyard. Sweet. Oh, nice. Gosh, my lighting's terrible today. That's cool. And a couple other things. Got some pins. Ooh, this one's nice. I love this. I don't know what I'm going to put this on, but there you go. Sweet. Says, I'm your friend till the end. Oh, other things. Back it up pretty good. These are a couple bigger stickers of the original theatrical poster. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, dude, I love this kind of stuff. It makes me happy. Makes me feel like Halloween is in the air. Let's see. Carlito says, Longlegs is my favorite so far, too, though I haven't seen a whole lot in theaters. Is that because it's just like you'd rather watch at home now? It's so much more tempting to watch at home more and more. Like, I love the theater experience, and I always will. But man, some people are freaking annoying. And then it's expensive now. And then they got me hooked on these popcorn buckets. Okay, so Terrifier. This is the one I really wanted. I freaking love Terrifier now. I saw them for the first time last year. They did another theatrical run and I went and caught it and it was awesome. I'm excited for the new one that's coming out later this year. Let's see. Big VHS. I need to watch the first magazine related films. Yes. Yeah, you do and you don't. You should, though, just because. Oh, this one's cool. I love this. Dude. Art the Clown is freaky as hell. Look at that. Oh! Dude, these movies, like, ultra violent. It's weird to me because, you know, with all the like PC talk lately, when you're talking like comedy or something, you know, a lot of, you know, comedians feel like they can't really tell jokes they want to tell, yada yada yada, because, you know, for fear of being canceled or whatnot. It's weird because, like, you know, that's the criticism of people in the US right now. It's just like that we can't handle, we're like, so we're softies or whatever, we can't handle it. Or like the new generations, the younger generations, whatnot. But then freaking movies like Terrifier are coming out. How does that make sense? Like, how does this not offend anybody? I love it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, is there a contradiction there? Like, I don't know. It's weird, but here's some buttons. And then what else is it here? More stickers. Dude, I love the art, no pun intended, of Terrifier. And a pack. These always remind me of little mystery boxes I used to get. Ah, how cool. Dude, I should be Art Clown for Halloween. How cool would that be? All right. What is King saying? Dune Part 2 is still my movie of the year. I can't follow you to there. I just can't. I did not like the Dune movies. Not saying they're bad. Great. They're great. But they're just not my bag. They're well made. They're visually stunning. But they're just, I just can't do it. I was kind of bored. I don't know. I'm really picky these days, though. Picky for genre. Not so much like, I can like bad movies, that's fine. But I can also hate good movies. Not hate. I'll never hate a movie. I shouldn't say that. I could also dislike great movies, you know? I guess we all can. I don't know. Just thoughts. Just thoughts. Okay, what else? Oh. So many films, not enough time. Well said. Okay, me too. I was just talking through it. Horror. Y'all. Mm-mm. Just kidding. Just kidding. You guys can like whatever you want. DP and Wolvie second. Wolvie. Which one's Wolvie? Missed you at Cape and CalCon today. Funny, last year you were there and I wasn't. This year, I know. Yeah, I had some stuff to do today. I couldn't make it, but that's cool. How was it? It was good. Last year it was really hot and really cramped. But I had a good time and I snagged a lot of cool things last year. Yeah, it was good. It was good. It's cool that it's at a brewery. For sure, Jojo. That's why I only go Monday through Thursday. Yep. Terrifier. Hell yeah. I need to make an effort to go to the theater more. Dang it, I'm gonna. Should. I'm doing the Cinemark membership thing. So I like it. I like it because you get discounts and then you get rewards. You can redeem for tickets too. It works out for me pretty well to the point where it's like not overly expensive. Sometimes I get into early screenings. I like it. Cinemark treats me well, except for when they run out of popcorn buckets. No, it's because work has been crazy and Sundays have been my only free days, but I don't go to movies on the weekends anymore because of the inconsiderate crowds. I feel you. I feel that. Don't like Dune films. I know, Gore. They're your favorite. I'm so obnoxious. I'm sorry. I was just about to watch Fright Night. Now instead I must see my therapist. Oh no, I thought you were gonna say now instead I'm gonna watch back-to-back Dune movies. Woof. Therapist and her therapist to process this. We're so close to getting you to watch Fright Night. Come on. Gore, can you refer me? Oh no. Y'all snap out of it. Anyways, I had to, y'all. Come on. I don't get too many plush toys anymore, but this thing, come on. Look at that. How charming is he? Okay, come on. Come on now. He's cute. Maybe I should put him over here. I don't know. No, I don't think he's gonna stay. He's too big. No, not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right. And then I got a shirt. The if you find these and you like them, you should get it. Because the guy I was talking to the cashier guy, he's like, "Oh, that's good. You got one of these because these they I guess they don't restock on these. It's like whatever product is out there, that's what they're gonna sell, and that's it. So if you like this, you see it there, just grab it. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like maybe you don't want to wait for certain things towards the end of or after Halloween, but right now would be a good time to snag. And then one last thing. I haven't seen this one at all. I don't know if it's new or maybe they did have them last year, but maybe not in my area. I have the Michael Myers one and I have some similar that are trick or treat, but I saw this one and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. Well, I mean, look at the little jack-o'-lantern. He's scared for his life. He's cool. So yeah, that's about it. I did buy an animatronic. I bought an animatronic for the first time. I've never bought one of those. And I literally made room in this place for it. I haven't built it yet, but as soon as I do, I'll make a video for you guys. But that should be fun. I don't know how big exactly it is, but that'd be cool if I could like bring him in here for some streams. That'd be awesome. Okay, it's getting kind of dark in here with the lighting, but that's okay. I'm gonna end soon, so. The Dodsons. I met Terry. That's cool. I'm gonna go check it out. That's awesome. Yeah, I never got a sketch done, but I remember I bought a print, a Harley Quinn print from him. He's so nice, right? He's super nice. What size is that? The shirt? It should be small. It looks kind of big, huh? Yeah, it's small. Sure, it'll shrink though. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That's probably it's coming. I finished reading Hush finally. Oh my god. I hate when you start reading something and then, you know, you can't just like find time to sit and read. So there was a lot of intermittent kind of pauses and stuff and the past few months it's literally taken me months to finish this thing. And yeah, I have thoughts on it. I'm going to eventually well, I haven't shot it yet, but right now I'm just kind of collecting my thoughts on it and then eventually that'll come down the pipeline. What else do I got going on? Um let's see. We shared everything else, I think. Me and Carlito have a show coming up on Fast and the Furious movies if you guys are interested in that. I don't know exactly when. I still need to watch the last two and Hobbs and Shaw. So that's on the to-do list before we get to that. And then yeah, I want to do an on the reel at some point, maybe next weekend. So, oh no, I'm going to be out of town next weekend. Sorry. Maybe I'll try to fit it in during the week, but we'll see. We shall see. Didn't you start that a while? Dude, yeah. I have not read at all. I've been watching a lot. That's where my time's been going. I've been watching a lot more than I've been reading. Um and I'll read it in like 20, 30-minute like little stints and that's it. And then I'll put it down and then whenever I just feel like I have time to read it, um and then what's crazy is like I also get into a mode where it's like I don't want to have to think about other things because if I start reading when I'm like really stressed out or I have a lot of other things that I'm dealing with, I won't pay attention to what I'm reading. So it has to be like a time when I feel settled and good and I can just focus and focus in on the story or else it's pointless and I'll just have to reread it later. But that happens a lot. So yeah, it's been like literally months of me trying to read this thing and sit down and read it. It's hard though. It's hard to find time. Hashtag family. Yeah. But anyways, all right, y'all. Thanks for joining me. Benji seems like he wants to go out, so I'm gonna take him out. And yeah, hope you guys have a great week. I'll try to jump on for an on the reel this week at some point. If not, it's gonna have to be next week. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled and hit the notification, hit the like button, and subscribe. But I feel like you better be subscribed if you're watching. I mean, come on. All right. Later, guys. Bye.